Our country is in the middle of a severe truck driver shortage, the effects of which can be felt across multiple industries, including moving and corporate relocation. According to some estimates, the trucking industry is currently short 35,000 truck drivers and could be short 240,000 drivers by 2020. The moving industry continues to be hit especially hard. One reason is that our drivers are expected to do everything from weight estimating and packing and loading in all kinds of conditions to easing the mind of the relocating employee and their family. Another reason is that since 70% of every moving dollar paid goes to labor, it's difficult to adjust pricing without impacting drivers and crews. As the pool of available drivers shrinks, companies that rely on movers to relocate employees face some daunting realities, including less van line capacity, customer service issues, and increased liability risks and higher household goods moving costs. In fact, prices may rise between 8 and 14%, compounding already strained relocation budgets. Fewer drivers, fewer trucks. With less hauling space available, corporate customers will have to wait their turn in the van line queue, possibly extending relocation timelines. In order to fill vacancies, van lines may employ inconsistent driver standards, which impacts driver quality, potentially leading to an increase in claims from goods damaged due to improper loading or packing, ultimately resulting in an overall drop in employee satisfaction, a measurement critical to a company's successful relocation program. One reaction to the driver shortage has been an increase in companies encouraging self-moves, such as transferees finding and hiring a mover independently, or renting, loading, and driving a moving van themselves. Both expose the employer to increased liability risk from potential injuries or traffic incidents, and increased exposure to workers' compensation litigation. So what can companies do to reduce their risk? 1. Ensure access to capacity with national quality-oriented van lines. Having strong relationships with several van lines means companies will be less likely to be shut out as capacity diminishes, especially during the peak summer moving season. 2. Expect fair but realistic pricing. While paying less may be nice, does it make sense if service suffers? 3. Explore small shipment programs. Some relocations may not require a large tractor-trailer. For these employees, a small shipment program might be a better solution. 4. Plan ahead and be flexible. Companies that are flexible with relocation dates and that notify van lines well in advance of upcoming relocations are more likely to secure space for their relocating employees' household goods. 5. Reduce the reliance on third-party movers. Work with a relocation management company that owns its own van lines and is not dependent on third-party movers. This will help ensure capacity and result in a more positive moving experience for transferees. If companies use the best practices offered here, they'll mitigate the risks of the driver shortage and position themselves more competitively once the trucking industry rebounds.